Okay, right. Today we're having a discussion about Unit 17, how to set up and take down equipment, etc., etc. And I've got 5 members here of the NVQ class. We're going to have a discussion around it. Okay, these are some of the questions we're going to discuss. Okay, so can everyone read that?
Yep.
So just generally, you go to Newton Green School and you help out. Can you tell me the types of equipment you may require when setting up and setting down?
Cones. We always use cones.
Okay, why do you use cones?
To mark out an area which the participants cannot leave.
Okay, fine. So what else do we do? So let's think about Tuesday mornings. That's probably we go twice a week, Mondays and Tuesdays and Thursdays, but Tuesday mornings in particular, we do reception, year 1, PE. So what sort of things do we do when we go and what sort of things do we set up? Take down.
The mats, the safety mats.
Yeah, why do you need safety mats?
Because we're using gymnastic equipment which can be high off the ground, so if they fall without the safety mats being there, they can end up hitting their head.
Right, okay, good. Alright. What else?
We hold the children just in case they need support while they're studying.
Okay, well, that's a different question. We'll come back to that. That's probably more down, but let's just try and work our way through there. Okay, outline what activities we use for. So what do we use? We use cones. What else do we use? Balls, bibs.
We use a net to split the room in half.
Fantastic.
So one half is doing the gymnastics thing, the other half is just doing like general skills.
Okay, good. What else do we use in there? What equipment?
Bean bags.
Bean bags, good.
Bibs.
Bibs.
Tennis balls.
Tennis balls.
Softballs. Yeah,
Softballs.
Occasionally hula hoops.
Hula hoops. Good. What else? Okay, no worries. Okay. Describe why activity equipment must be in a safe and serviceable condition when it's used. So, why is it important that the equipment is in a good condition? Why do we do that?
So when the kids use it, it doesn't like break or risk hurting them or anything.
Okay. Anything in particular that we use in the hall? Can you think that could be breakable?
The climbing frames.
The climbing frame, computer. You get
The computer. The climbing frame.
The trampoline.
Trampoline.
Yeah, because there's box
Springs.
Good. What else do you use that the children jump on? Something that's called a gee. It's called a gee.
The horse thing.
The horse, thank you.
Oh.
Is it just a horse?
It's called a horse, yeah. Okay, literally, because it's quite high up. So they jump on and they jump down different sizes. Okay, so you've got that good knowledge there. Going back into what Nicholas just said, describe the legal and other health and safety requirements that cover activity equipment. So what do you mean? What do you mean by health and safety? What is health and safety?
Aid them during their activities.
Keep them safe. Risk of injury. I keep them away from injury.
Okay, but look at the question. How do we cover that? How's it covered? What do we do beforehand? What should we do?
Make sure the area that the risk assessment. Yeah, risk assessment.
Risk assessment. Okay, superb. So do you do it? You go in the hall. What is your mini risk assessment? How do we go about it on a Tuesday?
Make sure the ground is clear and it's not slippery or anything.
Good.
Make sure there's enough space to perform the activities.
Brilliant. Good.
None of the equipment that we use is broken in any way.
Good. Okay, can you say when you go to Newton Green where the equipment is stored? Do you know where it is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where's it coming? Yeah, where's
Next door?
Next door?
Well,
It's upstairs.
it's on the second floor in a cupboard.
In a cupboard. Okay. So it's in a safe place.
Yeah.
It's stored away. Also, that's important in the hall that you haven't got things on the bottom and on the outside doing what?
Get
Area
anyway.
Kit,
causing hazards.
hazards, etc. So the equipment is stored away. Okay, moving on. Let me see if I can get the next question up there. Okay, describe the importance of setting up and taking down and starting activity equipment as requested on time. Now, tell us your scenario. What time do you meet? What time do we get there? What time do we go in the hall?
We
Do
meet
know that?
at 8:15.
From
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 here
from college, yeah?
at 9. Unless you've notified your teacher that you're making your own way.
Good.
We meet at the school by 9:15, 9:30.
Then we
9:15.
sand in, get sand in,
Yeah,
wait for the kids to come out, then we go up.
go up. And what time do the first set of children come in? Who knows the time?
Around
9:30.
9:30.
9:30.
Brilliant. Okay, so you know the importance of getting there. We should know and setting up. It's best sometimes to get there early, set up, and sit back and relax. Than get there late and rush and the children come in.
Yeah.
Okay, so we know the times. Okay, not a problem. Okay, describe standard operation procedure for setting up and taking down and handling and moving it. We'll do that. 1.8. Describe what's important to follow standard moving and etc. I think you know that. I'm going to describe it. Describe how to check the equipment for damage and missing parts. How do you do that?
Feel it.
For the
Feel it?
Yeah, we can just feel it.
For the small trampoline, you flip it over and then check the underneath, see if any bolts are missing.
Good. What else? Other equipment.
You could test it stable by like testing it yourself, just in case.
Good.
The horses, you can see if they have the mat on top, which is the platform they would sit on. If it does have that, then you could not use it.
Brilliant. Okay. Now, do you know the procedure if you find damage and missing parts? What should you do if there's something's missing?
Tell the staff, tell the staff,
Tell the staff. Okay. Okay.
And put the dangerous
Away
or
from the kids.
missing
Away.
parts away from the kids.
Next. Okay. 1.11. Alright, just talking. Describe the record keeping procedure and that relate to equipment being set up and taken down and stored. Okay, so you might not know, but we can discuss it. Alright. How would we keep a record of all the stuff? What's a basic way of doing it?
Write everything down, that the equipment we have, and write it down how many we have.
Okay. Is that a question? Is that for you at the school? Is there anything indication in the store cupboard that tells you what's what in there?
No.
No, it's just chucked in.
Okay, right. So, if you were running a school or a sports centre, etc., what do you think would be best way to do that?
Label it.
Label it and tell you where they are.
Okay. So, firstly, for me, it could be on the front door, and when you go inside, it should be on the wall. Just a rough itinerary. What is what?
Yeah.
Okay, that's an idea to keep it down. Okay. What's the outline the importance of accurate record keeping? Why should you do? Why should you do? What's the point? You know, you chuck the balls in. You said, why do we need to do that?
So you don't know if stuff has gone missing or being stolen or anything.
Right, good. That's what's going missing. Like yesterday, we went to do football, and a lot of the footballs are flat. They're not pumped up.
Yeah.
Okay, just things like that. So you can't. If things are not, if you've got the right equipment, you can't do your sessions. You can improvise, which you have done. But really, on a Thursday, for me, it should be one wall or one between two. And it's not been like that recently. So it's something I'm going to take my pump on Tuesday, my electric pump. I pump them up really, really hard on purpose. So they're there for a period of time. They might last us a couple of days, but I think it should be one wall per shop or one between two.
Yeah.
There is enough balls there. There must be 16 balls there. I don't know. But again, something we've got to do. Maybe we should keep our own records so we know. So we'll do that going forward. Okay, last couple. Know how to set up equipment is the next one. Okay. What is the correct location for setting up equipment? What do you mean by that? What's the correct location?
In a suitable environment.
Okay, good, fantastic. Okay, so when and where? Oh, example, Sam Kelly, the coordinator at the school, said to me on Tuesday, you can take the children outside now if you want. We can go outside now on Tuesday morning. Option to us. Are we going to take all that equipment outside?
No.
And what things won't we take outside?
The balance
Gymnastics.
meters,
The horse.
The horse.
the mats.
Why not?
In case it
Yes,
gets
it's not
ruined.
the right
It's
environment.
too big to bring outside.
It's too big, alright?
They can get damaged.
It can get damaged. You can be taken outside, but time-wise, we'll be taking a lot of time up setting it up to take it outside. Okay, so we know that if it's raining, we can do what we can go where
Inside.
inside. If it's sunny, we can go
Outside.
outside.
Okay, so you need to know about prep locations. We now got an option, it's a spring term, we can now go, we want to, we can go outside on a Tuesday morning. Don't have to stay inside. So it'd be more running around, more games. I'm saying you need to improvise, be less, still do gymnastic things, and that sounds silly. Even walking on lines and that would be like a gymnastic things and etc. So we can still do things, we can't do no cartwheels and tumbles, etc. But we can do still certain things out there. But that's about location. Right, state the correct procedure for setting up equipment. You know that. Describe how to check that equipment is operating correctly. 2.3, how would you do that? How would you know that? Describe it.
Well, for something like trampoline, you just see that people can actually jump up and down on it. It might be like low, or the safety matches thing. If they're not soft, if they're not cushioning, then there's no point to them because then it won't like cushion their fall and it won't help them.
Okay. Describe how to make sure that equipment is safe and secure condition when set up. How do we do that?
Quickly practice on the equipment just to ensure.
Okay.
Just beforehand.
What else?
Well, if you don't do it then it'll be too late for the actual thing. So you will have to check it when you set it up.
Okay. Any other questions there, anyone? Anyone's not sure about setting up and taking down? Does it differ Tuesday to Thursday?
Yeah.
Is it different?
Yeah.
Procedures?
Yeah.
Well, what's different?
The Tuesday session is with younger kids, so we need to increase their skills in certain stuff. And on Thursdays, we're focusing mainly on a specific sport, which is football. So we have to swap our sessions between each days.
Brilliant. Give us a clap. Well done. Thank you.